An update from Muzaffarnagar. Curfew was lifted in the riot-hit areas of the district for 5 hours, but this is the second time in 3 days that the curfew was relaxed in the riot-hit Muzaffarnagar. Despite temporary relief, Intelligence Bureau has warned of fresh violence. The advisory states that the communal fire could spread to other areas. The administration is taking no chances and are maintaining a strict vigil during the period of relaxation. Meanwhile, violence has also spread to Baghpat, where clashes had resulted in death of one person and left a constable injured. Police have also seized 41 AK-47 cartridges from the clash site. And our correspondent Shiv Pujan Jha now joins us for the latest. Shiv, overall the situation in urban and rural areas is remaining to be tense. Give us a sense of the situation that's there currently.
Well, you see, primarily in the urban pockets, there definitely seems to be an improvement in the situation. But in the rural pockets, we are still getting reports of some sporadic instances of violence. Like, for example, in Baghpat yesterday, there was indiscriminate firing between two separate groups, and apparently we are told that use of AK-47 rifles was also there. Approximately 47 cartridges, empty, spent cartridges were recovered from that particular place. When we traveled to the remote pockets yesterday, we could very clearly feel that our wedge still divides the two communities. But since the situation is improving fast in the town areas, that is in Muzaffarnagar, definitely we are expecting that there will be further let up in the curfew hours, and most of the people here, they feel that slowly the situation is limping back to normal. The situation is not that rosy primarily in the rural pockets. There are also specific IB inputs very categorically indicating that possibly the backlash might be felt in the neighboring districts of Muzaffarnagar. That is the reason why an alert has already been sounded.
Shiv, the moot question still remains. Are the people blaming politics for the riots?
Well, the two communities appear to be completely divided on the issue of what kind of effort did Akhilesh Yadav government put in to ensure that the riots do not take place, and remedial steps are all immediately put into force to ensure that the riots does not in fact spread in the remote pockets. We saw how on the 7th, 8th and till 9th because of not a proper deployment of the security forces, we saw how the violence spread in the remote pockets. Now, a particular community is blaming it all on the Akhilesh Yadav government and vowing that next time they are not going to vote Akhilesh Yadav to power. Remember that there were specific intelligence inputs which had come much in advance, but then no steps were taken by Akhilesh Yadav government. This is what the people are holding against Akhilesh Yadav government. Besides, there were also indications coming from the Home Ministry, but remedial steps were never taken by Akhilesh Yadav government. Now, when we talk about the overall situation, it appears more or less that both the communities are completely divided. They feel that the Akhilesh Yadav government, primarily for vote bank politics, is trying to side with a particular community. So that exactly is the situation, and it has led to the further driving in of the wedge between the two communities. So it remains to be seen whether the people actually forget all the differences they have and they come to terms with life. But we are also getting in stories from the remote pockets how the two communities, they have girded up their loins, how they have come up together to ensure that the riots does not spread in those areas. But these stories, these instances are few in number, and possibly it is largely the animosity, it is largely the rumor mongering which is taking place in all the remote areas.
Right, Shiv, thanks very much for getting us those crucial details. Certainly the Akhilesh government, they are under fire for the riots in Muzaffarnagar.